as we think about our community, as we think about Erie County, as we think about our nation, and we think about where we've come over the years, we know it's been on the backs of the men and the women who have been in the trenches, who've been building our communities, who've been building this country and this county. And so we're here today to celebrate them. So thank you for coming out to celebrate the value of labor, what they bring to the table, and what they bring to our communities, and making them strong, vibrant places for everyone to live and thrive. So let's make sure we give a big welcome and celebrate every unit as they come by. Thanks for being with us.
Is that the VFW 470?
Our first unit today, VFW Post 470. The Veterans of Foreign Wars is a veterans organization whose members were active in combat zones. They support veterans by doing community service for them and other organizations that help serve our veterans of our nation. Let's give them a big hand.
Next one is Erie Vet Center.
In the van?
In the SUV.
In the white or this one?
In the white SUV.
Okay.
That's why I'm standing here this year.
Appreciate that.
Last year I planned on doing that until I seen something happen and I knew what was going to happen at the other end.
Our next unit, Erie Vet Center, Department of Veterans Affairs. They are the people in the Veterans Administration who welcome home war veterans with honor by providing readjustment counseling in a caring manner. Vet centers understand and appreciate veterans' experiences while assisting them and their family members toward a successful post-war adjustment in or near their community. Now approaching the International Association of Firefighters, Local 293. On top of the rig, the mayor of the city of Erie, Joseph Sinnott. The Erie Fire Department became a paid career department in 1871, and ever since, Erie firefighters have been dedicated to the protection of lives and property in the city of Erie. Erie firefighters not only respond to fires, they respond to a multitude of different incidents, including vehicle accidents, medical emergencies, water rescue, and are trained in rope and confined space rescue as well. The Erie Fire Department has 6 stations within the city limits, a station in all 4 corners of the city, and a station uptown and downtown in Center City. The Erie Fire Department has 3 engine companies, 2 specialized rescue engine companies, and 1 tower truck. There are between 27 and 32 firefighters on duty every day, ready to handle whatever comes their way. Committed to serving the community, whether on duty or not, Erie firefighters do numerous charitable projects throughout the year. Erie firefighters have been filling the boot for the Muscular Dystrophy Association since 1970, raising well over $400,000 for the local fight against neuromuscular disease, raising money and awareness for the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation, the John Kansas Cancer Center Foundation, Operation Warm Winter Coats for Kids. Erie firefighters sponsor youth baseball and soccer. Erie firefighters, Local 293, committed to safety and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our next unit, the International Unit of Operating Engineers, IUOE, Local number 66. The International Union of Operating Engineers is based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and covers northwestern Pennsylvania, including Erie and Crawford counties. They have over 7,000 members that operate the heavy equipment used to build buildings, roadways, and utility lines. Their members also operate the cranes that load and unload the ships at the Port of Erie. Their 4-year apprentice program trains new members to become operators or mechanics. The training site is also used to provide certification updates for journeymen. Their union provides the members with health care and pension programs. Let's hear it for the International Union of Operating Engineers.
Operating engineers 95.
95 coming up, right?
Right there at the banner.
Following the International Union of Operating Engineers Local 95. The IUOE Local 95 has 2,100 members in northwestern Pennsylvania, southwestern Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio, and southern New York. They are mainly stationary engineers who run and maintain public schools, professional buildings, colleges, and universities. They have various other skilled trades that are associated with an oil refinery, township road workers, asphalt plants, and also bus drivers for a few public schools. The IUOE Local 95 prides itself on the best training available for not only their members, but others as well, which helps them give the employers the best trained employees in the industry.
And the next one's the Central Labor Council, right in line.
Our next unit, the Erie Crawford Central Labor Council. The Erie Crawford Central Labor Council is a group of volunteers who support organized labor. The CLC holds a monthly meeting to support organized labor, keep up with current events, community service, political support, and to track the strength of our local economy. Annually, they hold a banquet to honor a local person who supports labor and is a friend to labor, give out scholarships to deserving youth relatives of a union member who is a member of the CLC, and hold workers' memorial sessions at City Hall, take on community service projects, have an annual legislative picnic, and hold a veterans-free breakfast to thank them and show respect as they wait on them and serve them. Erie Crawford Central Labor is a firm believer of jobs that provide a living wage, health insurance, pension, and a safe workplace, so that a worker can go home happy, healthy, and enjoy his or her family and life at the end of a workday. Thank you for coming to the Northwest Pennsylvania Area Labor Federation's Labor Day Parade.
Roofers 210, that's right.
Our next unit, Roofers Local 210. Roofers Local 210 has 130 members and serves Erie, Crawford, Venango, Warren, McKean, and Potter counties in Pennsylvania and Chautauqua, Cataract, in Pennsylvania, and Chautauqua, Cattaraugus, and Allegheny counties in New York. We do all commercial style roofing along with waterproofing. They do a variety of charity jobs throughout the year, helping various organizations and people of the community. They donate and volunteer for local organizations in need. Check them out on their website, www.rooferslocal210.org.
And the next unit is rec, I believe it's UBC. Good, how are you?
Carpenters? Carpenters?
Yeah, Carpenters. It's a new local number for them.
How's it going? Good, how about you?
I don't know yet. Haven't decided yet.
Hey, Mayor, how are you, buddy?
Well, how's it going?
Good.
I don't think so. No. Stay here? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't be a parade without him. Love that shirt. Without that voice.
The next unit, the United Brotherhood of Carpenters. Our local carpenters have been a formidable presence in the Erie area for over 100 years. Our local carpenters union continues to strive towards sustainable wages, benefits, safety, and the highest quality of craftsmanship in the industry. As a part of the newly formed Carpenters Local 420 of northwestern Pennsylvania, our carpenters continue to be the dominating force responsible for changing the looks of our area. Union carpenters were proud to march in the very first Labor Day parade in New York City in 1882. Today, our local carpenters are just as proud to march in today's parade.
One cuts out in front. Senator's out in front.
The senator? Where is he? Is he a union carpenter? Oh, that's good. Our next unit, the Association of Pennsylvania State College and University Faculties, known as AFSCUF. What began in 1937 as a professional association for faculty at Pennsylvania's teachers' colleges has grown into an organization touching the lives of nearly 120,000 students and their families each year. Today, AFSCUF, the Association of Pennsylvania State College and University Faculties, represents more than 6,000 faculty members and coaches employed at the Pennsylvania's 14 public-owned universities. The Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, PASHE, AFSCUF helps to shape and prepare Pennsylvania's future leaders. They are the educators, role models, advocates, and mentors who are passionate about teaching and steadfast in their mission.
They're big supporters of Brad Roy, right?
Yeah, right. Brad Roy says hello. Thank you, thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pick out him, even though he's got the best hair.
And the best shirt.
And the best shirt. Hello to the mayor.
Our next unit, the Service Employees International Union, local number 668. Chapter 1 represents state, county, and local municipal employees who provide services to the community. They advocate for a better workplace. There are about 900 members in 15 shops through Erie and Crawford counties. Statewide SEIU 668 represents approximately 20,000 members. What's that? Our next unit, the United Home Care Workers of Pennsylvania. In the past, home health care worker services were viewed akin to elder sitting. In reality, the industry today has evolved into a major component of the healthcare infrastructure, tending to a range of physical and social needs of their clients. They want people to know that the home care is a dignified occupation that deserves honor and validity. These workers care for our most vulnerable citizens, the elderly and disabled. They are trained professionals who work with a level of dedication and compassion that make us proud.
SEIU Healthcare was that group ahead of them. They didn't have a banner.
Okay, well,
That's what happens when they don't have a banner. I wish I would have been back here. I would have taken something in the back. Yeah, that's UA 27. We're online.
our next unit, the United Association of Plumbers, Local 27. Plumbers Local 27 projects the health of our community by providing clean water and sanitation. Our jurisdiction encompasses 15 counties of northwest Pennsylvania. Local 27 has a total membership of 660 plumbers. Members of Local 27 volunteer much of their time coaching sports teams for children. They also furnish their labor for community projects and help disadvantaged families. Let's hear it for the plumbers. Now approaching the reviewing stand, Steamfitters Local Union 449. Steamfitters Local Union 449 has been in existence for over 100 years and currently has over 2,600 members representing 15 counties in western Pennsylvania. Their members are highly trained, skilled craftsmen who work on commercial and industrial job sites, installing and servicing HVACR systems, performing shop fabrication, and working on all types of process piping applications. Representing Local 449 are Business Manager Kenneth Broadbent, Secretary Treasurer Joseph Little, Business Agents James Harding, William Panitsky, Lenny Miller, Martin Noon, Regis Ryan, and Timothy Webster. Also, President James Reynolds.
How you doing?
Who's this Corvette? Is that with them? Who's that? Oh, yeah, this is with them, right? Yeah. Steam fitter.
It's like yours.
Are these sprinkler fitters coming in? Are these sprinkler fitters? Or the IBEW?
It's IBEW. Can you see it, Joe?
I can't tell
Yeah,
what
Ken.
that says.
What is it?
IBEW.
That's the electrical.
Yeah,
The
IB.
flag's the electrical.
Okay, sprinkler fitters are out. Okay. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
Yeah.
Now approaching the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW, Local 56. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 56, was founded in 1897. They serve Erie, Warren, and Forest counties by supplying manpower for over 27 contractors, proudly serving you for over 120 years.
Michael. What's up, my friend?
Now approaching the Irresistible Clowns. The Irresistible Clowns have been clowning throughout the greater Erie area since 1960. They are a group of award-winning clowns that love entertaining at events, charity benefits, and parades throughout Erie County area. If you have fun making others laugh and would like to become an irresistible clown, just give them a call. If you'd like some clowns to attend your next party or event, you can reach them at www.irresistibleclowns.org.
IBW 459 joined 56 without us realizing it.
Okay, so they're tied in there? Okay.
Very good. They didn't fill out an application this year, and I even called them and asked them about it. And that's healthcare for all PA. That's right in line.
Is that right here, this little car?
The blue band.
Oh, right.
Little cars
Cindy
filled with
Purvis.
clowns. I believe somebody said, well, we're going to put them. I said, no, you're not. You're going to put them where they are in line. They don't
Now approaching Healthcare for All Pennsylvania. Healthcare for All Pennsylvania is a nonprofit organization founded in 2006 to educate people about a single-payer healthcare system and secured true comprehensive universal system for every citizen of Pennsylvania. Our mission is to educate the public and elected officials and why they need to improve upon their current system and to support and encourage legislation that achieves fair health care for every Pennsylvanian as a forerunner to the national plan.
Next one, gray car is MHA.
Next, we have the Mental Health Association of Northwestern Pennsylvania. MHA is mental health consumer-driven and run organization committed to the belief that recovery from mental illness is not just possible, it's probable. The over 900 mental health consumers served by MHA every year are the proof. Thank you for your hard work.
Now we have Erie All City Marching Band right there.
I got a little sway here.
Might be a good idea, huh?
3 less members, they'd be a combo.
Erie alf2017 marching band.
Now approaching for your musical entertainment, the Erie All-City Marching Band. The Erie All-City Marching Band consists of students from the city of Erie and Erie's public schools. Today's musical performance is a tribute to America. The Erie All-City Marching Band competes in the Lakeshore Marching Band Association and hosts its annual championships at Erie Veterans Memorial Stadium in October. Since 2002, their first year of existence, they are 4-time LMBA class champions. Let's hear it for the Erie All-City Marching Band.
They actually commented they liked it better. Oh, cool.
That's good.
Three less members, they'd be a combo. 3 less members, they'd be a combo.
So far, we've had one union not show up, but their business agent is in the hospital and might not make it, so they're all there.
Yeah.
And they're from, what is it? Somerset, Pennsylvania?
Okay. Yeah, how about this one?
So that's a long drive to go, and we're not sure what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They lost a member at the plant, the power plant in Beaver Falls, and their business agent had a heart attack. And now we're on mark with NALC.
Following the All-City Band, the National Association of Letter Carriers, Branch 284. The National Association of Letter Carriers is a proud 128-year-old union, and its members are part of every community in America. The NALC Food Drive Day is the nation's largest one-day food drive in the nation. NALC has been with Muscular Dystrophy Association from the beginning, and they hope a cure will be found soon. The officers and members of NALC Local Branch 284 salute the members of American labor on this special day.
They let us have some vehicles today.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was nice.
They wouldn't let us have any last year.
It's a process, right?
You gotta get them, you gotta win them by bits and pieces.
That's right.
I told him I want a semi next year. He said, well, you weren't in there.
I don't know.
Following the postal workers in their bright blue shirts, the Pennsylvania State Education Association, PSEA. The Northwest region of the Pennsylvania State Education Association is comprised of 4,500 members, teachers, education support professionals, and retirees in 48 locals in northwestern Pennsylvania. They are an affiliate of the 180,000 members statewide union, PSEA, and the national union with over 3 million members, the National Education Association. Mill Creek and Erie are marching together. And I wouldn't be able to read this if it wasn't for you teachers. Thank you.
With the newspaper bill.
Behind PSEA, the Erie News Guild, Local 38187, proudly representing the employees at the Erie Times News for more than 60 years. They thank their loyal readers and their advertisers. Is this the Communications Workers of America? Following the Guild, the Communications Workers of America, CWA Local 13,000. Stand with AT&T as the only nationwide unionized wireless provider and you will stand with 150,000 union members who have helped AT&T build a network you can rely on. AT&T has reached 19 different labor agreements in 2016 and 2017, collectively covering over 81,000 employees. AT&T is a longtime union supporter, and they'd like to express their appreciation for unions and all that they do by sharing their best offers. Not only can you save 15% on your monthly wireless service charges, you can also take advantage of the other AT&T offers, like up to $650 in switcher credits when you move to AT&T from Sprint, Verizon, or T-Mobile. You can also have your $40 activation fee waived and get a 20% accessory discount.
What are you doing, commercial? Can you hear me now?
Our next unit, the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Erie, UUCE. UUCE is a religious organization that has 7 principles that guide the lives of their congregation. Some of their principles, like inherent worth and dignity of every person and occupation, and justice, equity, and compassion in human relations, is why they often are on the same side of the issues as organized labor. The members of the congregation are often present at labor events like picket lines and press conferences. They are sure they will continue their activism with labor as they strive for a goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all. Our next unit, anxiously waiting to trot on, the American Income, Life, and Professional Office Employees, OPIU, number 277. American Income Life is the only wall-to-wall union life insurance company providing benefits for working families. They've been supporting labor unions and working families for over 50 years. They build strong communities through the policies they offer and the people they protect. They are represented by OPIU and have over 5,000 employees across the United States.
Now you have IAM District 98, followed by IAM 1211. They're right almost on top of each other.
Our next unit, the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, District 98. The union represents 20 local lodges throughout 44 counties in Pennsylvania and also in Delaware. They have offices in York and Pittsburgh. The staff consists of directing business representative Bob Miller, business representative Kevin Hallman, business representative Bob Orr, and assisting director business representative Tim Buck, which represents the western section of Pennsylvania in 7 counties from Pittsburgh to Erie. In Erie, the machinist lodges are Local Lodge 1211 with President Rich Wagner and Local Lodge 1968 with President Tim Barnes. They owe special thanks to Local Lodge 1211 steward Zachary Burrows for helping out with this event. Thank you, Zachary. Okay,
That's what I was telling you.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. They're already there.
Okay.
Next one should be the FOP, which is right there.
Next, we have the Erie FOP, Lodge number 7, the Erie Fraternal Order of Police. Pennsylvania is the birthplace of the Fraternal Order of Police, which was formed in Pittsburgh in 1915. The Erie Lodge was established in 1915 and currently represents 300 law enforcement officers and staff from Erie, Pennsylvania. The members of Erie FOP 7 put their lives on the line every day as they uphold our Constitution and laws, which result in public safety for all.
I thought Dennis should be with him with his Colonel Quink out here.
Is this the Teamsters coming up?
Yeah. So that guy will be with that. When I see that, I'll.
Our next unit, the General Teamsters, Local 397. General Teamsters Local 397 was originally chartered in 1930 as an affiliate of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters and currently represents over 1,300 families in a variety of industries in Erie and Crawford County. Local 397 members work at a variety of industries, including UPS, ABF, YRCW, UPS Freight, Meadowbrook Dairy, Welsh Foods, Better Baked Foods, C.A. Curtsey Company, United Refining Company, the City of Erie, the Erie Waterworks, Pepsi Bottling Services, Erie Concrete and Steel, Presque Isle Downs, Schwabel Baking Company, and the City of Corey Police Department, Austin Serval Concrete, AVI Food Systems, Airgas, Specialty Distribution, and A. Duccini. As a result of their employment with these companies, their members provide a vast number of services to the community while on the job, but also are very active in their communities outside of work. From coaching youth sports to community board members, they are vital assets in their communities. If you would like more information about their organization, please contact them. What's that? What kind of stickers? Kick me? What's this guy's name?
Back behind at least 2 more seconds.
While we're watching the Teamsters go by, let me introduce some of the dignitaries on the stage. We have Kathy Fatika, County Councilwoman, Kyle Faust, Dr. Kyle Faust, County Councilman, County Executive Kathy Dahlkemper, State Representative Ryan Bizzarro, State Representative Pat Harkins, the Mayor of the City of Erie, and the brains behind this whole operation, Roseanne Barr. And our Clerk of Records, Ken Gamble.
Doing good. It's moving along like it's supposed to.
Probably the only union that still can stop the country.
Yeah. Wish they would.
That would be nice just to stick it in their ass.
Yeah. Take jigs out and put them in the frickin'
I'm waiting. Don't leave. I gotta find this guy. You're
Yeah.
ready.
Nice crowd.
He's in the one behind the UPS truck.
Where?
It's right behind this UPS truck. It's the semi coming.
You sure?
What's up?
You sure of that?
Yeah. Yeah, he's right behind it.
What do you want me to follow you through?
Yeah, just get a shot of me when I'm out.
Good, Andre. How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I call your attention for special distinction to the UPS freight truck that's passing by. In the cab is Chris Sutton. Chris Sutton is the Pennsylvania state champion for four-axle freight truck. He'll be competing in the Nationals. Let's hear it for this truck driver. Is your alma mater coming here now? Now approaching the McDowell High School Marching Band. The McDowell High School Marching Band is proud to represent Mill Creek Township School District in today's parade. The band is a member of the Lakeshore Marching Band Association and is active throughout the year, entertaining thousands of football games, band shows, and community events. The band was honored to represent the state of Pennsylvania in the 2017 National Independence Day Parade in Washington, D.C. on the 4th of July. Let's hear it for the McDowell Marching Band. Following the McDowell Marching Band, we have the International Association of Heat and Frost Insulators and Allied Crafts and Asbestos Workers, Local 2. The Insulators Local 2, the Asbestos Workers, was established in 1904 and has been using green technology for over 100 years and providing their members and their families with good paying jobs and benefits that let them retire with a good pension. The Insulators Local 2 also help fund research to find a cure for mesothelioma, a cancer that affects many trade workers. They also contribute to other charities that help veterans, children born with birth defects, the elderly, the local VFWs, high school sports programs, and those less fortunate than ourselves, along with community events. What's this? Where's Roseanne? What is this?
District Council 57.
What it? Where? What is it?
And there's District Council 57.
Where are they? What are they? What district council? What? Joe, what is it?
They're not even in here.
It is.
What is it?
They're not. They're out of order.
That's what I'm saying.
Are they on the sheet at all then?
Nope.
It's DC. There's DC in their name. I know that for.
DC in their name.
Yeah, abbreviation DC.
Sheet metal, rail, air rail, transit. No. What the hell?
I think they might be part of.
Yeah. All right. Here's AFSCME. We know that.
Yeah, so they're.
What about the cement mason?
Get those glasses, Joe.
What
I
about
know,
the-
I couldn't
what
see
about
the
the
shirts
cement
even.
mason?
So they all went out of order.
What do we have now?
You
Ashley?
asked me 85 now.
That last one was pattern makers? Sound good, Joe?
Might as well just.
Our next unit, District Council 85 of AFSCME, representing over 9,000 members in Northwest Pennsylvania, covering 14 counties. They provide services to all the citizens of Northwestern Pennsylvania, taking care of our most needy citizens. They make Pennsylvania happen.
Oh, lifesavers. Thanks. What is IU? What is that? Is that pattern makers?
Painters and allied trade.
Painters. Okay.
What's this now? What's coming up? What is this?
They didn't have the thing in order.
Still AFSCME?
Yeah.
But there are two AFSCME. How about the retired AFSCME?
They're coming with the float way back, yeah.
Okay.
You'll see them with the float. It's coming right behind you.
See you, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about
Good,
you?
good, good.
Mayor, how are you?
Hi, Dave.
Cement masons are out. How about the painters?
Painters was the guy that was just here. That was the one we didn't know what he was.
Retired AFSCME.
They were painters, Joe.
Yeah.
They had the Sherwin-Williams buckets. That was what gave it away.
So what I didn't see.
I just saw two guys I knew as painter buckets. How you doing?
Thank you so much.
Thanks. That's them right there. Retired after.
Does that say retired there? Our next unit, retired public employees of Pennsylvania American Federation of State County Employees, Chapter 13, District Chapter 8500. Retirees made Pennsylvania happen by working in all forms of government, state, county, municipal areas. They strove to make a dignified way of life for their retirees and help their replacements maintain and improve our state every day. The retirees were organized by AFSCME, the largest union in the country. Sticking with this year's theme of unions set the standards, the retirees have used the slogan of the 1981 and 1991 solidarity rallies and marches, jobs instead of welfare. What's this now? Sheet metal workers, oh boy, I'll tell you.
Sheet metal work.
Yeah.
They coming up?
Sheet metal, air, rail, and transit?
No, I got sheet metal. Oh yeah, you got a pink
Yeah,
one. I
it's the
got
same
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is. Where are they? Our next unit, the Sheet Metal Air Rail and Transit, SMART, local number 12. SMWIA, or SMART as we know it today, was founded in 1888 through collaborative efforts of tinsmiths and cornice makers, as they produce a variety of utilitarian products and wares. Roofing and other interior-exterior metal construction products were popular staple then. Their vast scope of work today includes architectural sheet metal, shipbuilding, building maintenance and power generating facilities, and much more. In the HVAC industry, they set the standards for safety and indoor air quality. Sheet metal worker building trades members are called upon to properly and professionally design, fabricate, and install HVAC ductwork and equipment that meets or exceeds industry standards of today. Along with their great desire to contribute, participate, and be a part of the community, their pride and diligence provide their customers and clients a safe environment to breathe easily in.
Erie County Democratic woman.
Where in the hell is it?
Just make something up.
Yeah, well, as soon as I find it.
It's not in there. Next, we have the Erie County
No,
Democratic
but-
Women.
Next, we have the Erie County Democratic Women. I know, I read the thing. Erie County Democratic Women support labor unions in their role of respect for workers, safe workplaces, and a fair day's pay for a fair day's work. They are committed to electing candidates that will support unions. Let's hear it for the Erie County Democratic Women.
Now you have both Keystone Progress and, see, they're out of order again.
There was a, I remember seeing the Keystone Progress.
They're ahead of the Neighborhood Watch, aren't they?
I have no idea.
After the retirees. No, can't be before them.
Who's this right here?
Keystone Progress.
Yeah, Keystone Progress and,
I just saw Keystone.
United Food Workers?
no,
Keystone Progress.
Erie County United. Okay, so Erie County United
Towards the
should
end.
be 41.
Well,
That's behind Smart 12 and before this. There's the Democratic Women
Right.
out of order. Erie County United,
and our unit that we're looking at, the Erie County United.
vaccination.
Erie County United is a group of people and organizations coming together to ensure our communities have the jobs and resources we need to thrive. Erie County United is a coalition of community, labor, faith, and environmental organizations. They are walking beside local number 506. Next we have Erie Keystone Progress. They are Erie, Pennsylvania's chapter of Eastern Keystone Progress. Keystone Progress is Pennsylvania's largest and most effective progressive organization with over 250,000 members.
And UFCW 1 and 23 are next.
What the hell? What's that now?
UFCW 1 and 23.
Commercial
read-
workers?
Just read that one. Don't read the next one.
Rage is next.
Rage.
No,
this
it's like
one,
after that
this one, and then Rage. This one and then
Okay.
Rage.
Our next unit, the United Food and Commercial Workers, Local 23. UFCW, Local 23, is a progressive labor organization based in Canonsburg. They represent nearly 12,000 members in western Pennsylvania, northern West Virginia, eastern Ohio, and western New York. Their members are a diverse group who work in retail grocery stores, including Giant Eagle, the Pennsylvania liquor stores, food processing plants, warehouses, nursing homes, and others. Local 23 is a powerful voice for working men and women, leading efforts to protect and improve the livelihoods of all workers.
And now we get to skip this and we get to go to Rage, which should be right in front of UE 506, which is correct. This one just doesn't get read.
Our next group, Rage GE Retirees. They are the Retirees Association of General Electric, commonly known as RAGE. Anybody who draws a pension from GE can be a member of RAGE. Most of them once were in Local 506 and still support them any chance they get. RAGE has monthly meetings with informative speakers on subjects concerning seniors and other issues. There are over 5,000 GE retirees just in Erie and the surrounding area, providing economic support to the Erie community. Each year, representatives from RAGE travel to GE stockholders' meetings to address issues concerning their retirees. Just in the last 2 years, GE has eliminated their nationwide insurance policy for its retirees. In just about every volunteer organization in Erie, you will find GE retirees. RAGE is a part of a nationwide council of GE retirees that works on GE retirees issues. These retirees built the foundation GE stands on today.
Then we have UE 506, and then we have Good Jobs Nation after that and before that.
This is right after that, right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
UE, electrical radio
They
machine
gotta
work.
make these shorter next year. You gotta limit them to like 5 sentences max.
I know.
Next year. Yeah. No, they just go in and start editing.
Yeah, you're giving a whole commercial.
Yeah, we get
That's more than a 30-second commercial.
AT&T gave a
That's
commercial.
Super Bowl money. Yeah, 2-minute commercial.
UE. Now approaching the reviewing stand. United Electrical Radio and Machine Workers of America, Local 506. UE 506 represents the approximate 3,200 members that build domestic and international locomotives, as well as off-highway and commercial drilling products for the mining industry. The union members of Local 506 spend countless hours volunteering time and money to numerous charities throughout the community. The list is extensive, but a few of the notables are over $750,000 annually donated to the United Way and several other nonprofit organizations. An annual toy drive of close to $30,000 in toys and monetary donations to underprivileged children, and donations of time and money to the Veterans Administration Medical Center of more than $250,000. The members also participate in the Trail of Treats, providing a safe environment for children to trick or treat, donate time and money to several youth sports activities, and when called upon to help Scott Park after it was vandalized, the members stepped up and donated more than enough money to repair the park, as well as offering their assistance in doing so. Let's hear it for this group, the United Electrical Radio and Machine Workers of America, Local 506. They got enough of them today, don't they? God, did they bring it?
What's up, Phil? Good to see you, man. Who's that? Phil DeMarco.
Hang it in there, thanks.
Yeah, I know.
What's that?
Jobs Nation. It's great to hear the golden pipes of Flo.
Hey, how are you, Danny boy? I'm good. How you been? God bless you, Flo. Well, hang in there, kiddo. See, this is next. This is next.
Right.
She said that was next.
No, they went through already.
This is a long thing. This is a two-pager. I better start now. Our next unit, the Amalgamated Transit Union Local number 568. They are ATU Local 568, the Amalgamated Transit Union. Your bus drivers, which include the lift drivers. They drive the minibus, the paratransit assisting our elderly and handicapped to appointments and functions they need and want to attend. They assist many, many handicapped and wheelchair persons each and every day to doctor appointments, grocery shopping, church, and almost anywhere else they may need assisted travel. There are the mechanics. These guys work mostly behind the scenes. They keep 73 big buses and 58 lift buses running safely and smoothly. This is no easy task with the fleet of buses they are responsible for. Also in the garage are the wash rack guys. They wash and fuel our buses each day. They sweep and clean the insides of the buses, and some of them get really pretty messy. Maintaining this fleet is an endless job, but these guys keep at it. Then there's the dispatch staff. They work 7 days a week, working with drivers, advising and informing drivers of detours, accidents, impassable roads, and other hazards that may delay or put another driver and bus in harm's way. There's also the fixed route fleet and the big bus drivers. These drivers transport the masses to fixed locations, following a mixed route with a very strict time schedule. These drivers also drive our school children to and from school every day. And some run field trips and other school programs. These buses are either 35 feet or 40 feet long. There are 185 members strong. Their union members donate new toys at Christmas time for the children of St. Martin Center, collect food at Thanksgiving for the Emmaus Soup Kitchen, and they've also planted trees at the John Horan Public Housing on Tacoma Road. These are your drivers, mechanics, dispatch for the E and the lift.
I think we did.
You did?
Yeah. What's that?
Did you do Good Jobs Nation? I think you talked about it. I don't know.
Oh, here it is right here.
Where is it?
They were the pickup that was just here.
Yeah, we can give them a shot.
That would be great, just so we can get it.
Having passed by Good Jobs Nation. Good Jobs Nation is a movement representing over 2 million low-wage federal contract workers who break their backs to serve America. Founded in 2013, they've been fighting online and in the streets to hold the president and all politicians accountable to working families.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Our last unit. Last but certainly not least, the Northwestern Pennsylvania Area Labor Federation, AFL-CIO, the host of this event. They are a district level of the AFL-CIO, which was created to enrich the lives of working men and women in our area, further the goals of the AFL-CIO, and assist the 10 Central Labor Councils and hundreds of local unions in our 19 Northwest Pennsylvania counties as needed. They thank you for coming and ask you to stay long enough to see who won our various prizes in just a few minutes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Change the date of the budget to like January, so we'll